the 21st century. Satellite stereo radio Luxembourg.
Late Night Luxembourg. Peter Anthony. Saturday Dance Party.
Sydney Youngblood and If Only I Could on Radio Luxembourg, the Sixth Sense Saturday Dance Party. My thanks to Mike Hollis for a splendid shift, and welcome to the latter half of it. Tomorrow hits today. Radio Luxembourg, Power Play. Well, what do you make of that then, huh? All right, okay. Point taken, not really as close as you would normally find at a dance party, only this is a Radio Luxembourg Power Play, so that is where the difference begins and ends, to be honest with you. It's a Sixth Sense Saturday Dance Party from Radio Luxembourg all night long. I'm Peter Anthony, here until 3.
Wait a minute.
Salt and Pepper on the Sixth Sense Saturday Dance Party from Radio Luxembourg with Peter Anthony. Do you really want me, baby? All kinds of music coming your way to get your feet tapping and your general body going boogie woogie woogie all night long through till 3 British time 4 if you're listening to us in Central Europe. Not that they get an extra hour, of course, it's just the simple difference in the time zones as we broadcast live from the studios in the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Now then, Norman Whitfield made his name in the 60s and the 70s with brilliant stuff with the Temptations. He also worked with Undisputed Truth from 76.
Oh, wonder how long that's going to take to make our charts. Talking of which, let me tell you about the original Top 20. It happens every Sunday. And it's basically the top 20 singles you actually want. You see, it's compiled by computer prediction, radio airplay, and your votes. Yes, you have a say in compiling the chart. So why don't you vote for your favourite single anytime, day or night, on 0898 600 208. Then listen out for your favourites every Sunday night between 9 and midnight. Remember, it's the original Top 20 from the original Radio Luxembourg. And most importantly, it's your chart. Vote for your favourites anytime, 24 hours a day is open on 0898 600 208. Then listen out tomorrow night at 9 for
The original Top 20 Radio Luxembourg.
I have returned.
Oh, hello. Oh, quick, to your coffin, master. 'Tis nearly dawn.
Nay, peasant, hunger drives me on.
Oh, sire, did you not hunt tonight?
I dined on 13 village maidens, half a herd of goats, and 2 English football fans. I speak now only of breakfast.
Oh, sire, no, I have served you faithfully.
Not you, fool. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes.
Ah.
Golden flakes of corn encrusted with honey nuts and brown sugar.
Oh, but master, there is no time.
Do not refuse me.
Oh, sire, the sun.
Be quick, slave.
The sun. Sire.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is, they taste too good.
Oh, dear. Well, that's me out of a job again.
It was hot, so hot the only drink I could buy was evaporated milk. I was working on a case for a dame with no name. I didn't know what to call her, so I called her a cab. Even with her gone, I was getting nowhere fast. I needed some wheels, so I picked up the phone and dialed 0898 404 604. This is where I could win an off-road Honda Cup motorbike and a Honda MT50 bike. The call cost 34 p.m. at a cheap rate and 45p at all other times. Get on the case and win 2 Honda bikes. 0898 404 604.
Okay, if you'd like to go to concerts, time for our gig guide.
Direct from the Mike Hollis School of Cool, it's tonight's gig guide.
Plenty happening as well. Let's see who's doing what, where, and when. Well, the godfather of soul, James Brown, this coming Wednesday plays the NEC in Birmingham. And on Thursday, you can find him at the Wembley Arena in London. That should be quite a night. Wycliffe has support as well. Whitney Houston comes to Britain on August the 27th. She starts at the NEC Birmingham. In fact, she's there from the 27th until the 1st of September. Give you more dates on that tour as and when we get a bit nearer to it. Rebel MC and a host of other talented artists this Thursday at the International Tour in Manchester. Definition of Sound. They play on Monday at the TikTok Club in Coventry. Tuesday, Riverside, Newcastle. Wednesday, Hacienda, Manchester. Thursday, Waterfront Norwich. Friday, the Institute Birmingham. And a week tomorrow, the Marquee in London. July the 18th is the date for the ICC in Birmingham for Diana Reeves. And Diana Reeves plays on the 19th, Prince Edward Theatre in London. Next week, July the 6th, Robert Cray Band start their tour at the Blues Festival, Crystal Palace Bowl in London. Delights. They're on tour from July the 12th and 13th. They start at Brixton Academy in London. Give you more dates next week. Guy, September the 11th, starts his tour Manchester Apollo. If you want some reggae, Courtney Pine, check him out along with a host of other talented artists. They start at the Town Hall in Birmingham August the 9th. And if you want some sax, real sax, Candy Dulfer, July the 24th, Town and Country Club in London. But there's one place I would like to be this coming Wednesday. It would be my home city of Birmingham, the NEC, to check out a living legend. Ex-jailbird, the godfather of soul, James Brown. Sock it to him, JB. News on James Brown. His first appearance since release from prison in February was at LA's Wilton Theatre. And joining him on stage, Bootsy Collins, Little Richard and Rick James. They all did a rendition of Livin' in America. And according to all reports, on the bill as well was CNC Music Factory, Tone Lock, I'll Be Sure, The Boys, Belle Biv DeVoe and MC Hammer. And apparently no one around was in sight to touch the master of them all, Mr. James Brown, who apparently was still doing his knee spins, turning around and catching the microphone in midair. The guy just is ageless.
At last, the very best of Dexy's Midnight Runners. For the first time, all their greatest hits on one definitive album. Including their #1 hit singles, Come On Eileen and Gino. Plus, Jackie Wilson says, a hit theme from Brushstrokes, Because of You. The unique sound of Dexys. The very best of Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Fancy a t-shirt? Well, here's a dress. Radio Luxembourg Promotions, P.O. Box 208, Kempsey, that's Kempsey, Worcester, WR5 3NR, England. Send off for details of the biggest, brightest, baggiest Radio Luxembourg t-shirt ever. In fact, here's a clue how big it is. It's massive. Exactly, so send for details to Radio Luxembourg Promotions, P.O. Box 208, Kempsey, Worcester, WR5 3NR, England. That's the dress, this is a t-shirt, and here's a pair of pants.
Radio Luxembourg. Music at the speed of light, from the extra satellite. Radio Luxembourg.
Well, let me remind you, Radio Luxembourg is now available all day, beginning with Bob Stewart for breakfast. Each morning, Sunday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. in Europe, that's 5 a.m. in Britain. Bob's got the lot. Cheap and trashy showbiz news, the latest news, weather updates, and the best in music. So, get up and get with everybody's friend, Bob Stewart. You got to get up to get down tomorrow morning with Radio Luxembourg. You won't regret it. Coming up to 11:30 in Britain now, 12:30 in Central Europe. This is Blue Pearl and Alive. We've got some excellent rap mixed with a nice jazzy feel. They're called Dodge City Productions, out on 4th and Broadway. It's next on 6 Cent Saturday Night Dance Party from Luxembourg.
Well done, Matt. Enjoyed the act. Don't see many jugglers these days, especially not with 3 pounds of tripe.
Thanks, Mr. Winterbottom.
All right, we're ready for you now, Arthur.
Right-o, Mr. Winterbottom. I'll just finish with Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes.
Here he is, a smile, a song, and a surgical support. Arthur Buttersby. Arthur, where's Arthur?
He says he's just having one more bowlful.
Well, send on Norman, the spoon player.
I can't. He says Arthur's got his spoon.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is, they taste too good. I just said all morning, flying off from Dateline.
It was an immediate thing, and we did nothing but laugh.
I looked at her and I thought, oh, yeah, she was a real cracker.
Who could find love? Ring 071 938 1011 in confidence.
Or you can write to Dateline. It's London W86AL.
Radio Luxembourg. Music at the speed of light, from the Astros. satellite. Radio Luxembourg.
So your chance to win on Radio Luxembourg. What I want you to do is listen to the following 4 tunes and try and connect them musically. If you can win.